scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another video. So we are back in the house of scrap, doing our scrapbooking, housekeeping and fix and file where necessary. Sorry I've been a little bit absent with this for the last few weeks, but what with Christmas and being a little bit poorly and everything, I wasn't able to record any videos. But I'm here now, 2019 album 2, 30 layouts to show you today, which does include some double pages. So I've counted every layout, so there's 30 layouts all together. So if it's a double page, it's two. I'm counting 2 layouts. We Are Memory Keepers red vinyl album. All the 2019 albums, all 4 of them are that album. So let's start off with this one. So I think at this time I was getting kits. I was getting a monthly kit. So some of these sort of items came from that, like you know, die cuts and things like that. I think came from that kit that I was getting at the time, and that was the same with some of the videos that were in the last some of the layouts that were in the last video. And this pattern paper, I mean, it's not a pattern paper I would have purchased, so it must have been in a kit, and I've utilised it for this layout because it works perfectly. So this lovely kind of floral foliage pattern paper here, not framed at all. Filling my corners on this layout, which I really like to do. I've got this 4x6 photo here of body, which has been layered onto spotty paper and tracing paper. This lovely Chamel glitter Fitzgerald alphabet here in a teal colour. 2 sort of journaling die cut pieces here. And I'm just saying, you are such a curious boy, always on the lookout for adventure and always being a bit mischievous, of course. Tab sticker there, little puffy heart. Tag. Die cut pieces. This is kind of like a textured, this one here is textured, so it's like fabric. And then I've got a little cluster down here as well of little die cut pieces, and this one here is raised on foam and it says hey on it. This one says just being me and hello captured. That's the first one. This is a photo that's taken in Portsmouth on the way back from our little holiday that we went on. Again, another pattern paper that I wouldn't have bought individually, but it came as part of a kit. And I'm using a lot of Chamel Sparkle City on this layout. So this 6x8 piece was from there. All the stickers, die cut pieces. So again, or here I've got 2 4x6 portrait photos of me and Elvis and Buddy. This is in Portsmouth, just waiting for the ferry. So we had quite a lot of time to spare for our ferry, before our ferry crossing, so we were in Portsmouth having a wander around. So I've got a little puffy title piece here that says adore. These lovely little pigeons from Sparkle City, townhouses, camera. So I've got 3 cameras here and little you know, embellishment design there. Stickers here and stickers here, and it's just quite a bit of journal actually. Just saying we had plenty of time to spare after our break in Eastbourne. The ferries were full, so we had to wait for our pre-booked crossing. We took a walk around the harbour, just a wonderful place and very historic, and with the seafaring history and everything. So yeah, that's all that journaling there. So this is a half and half page again using Sparkle City. This is just a photo of me at a rock and roll night that we put on. So I've got this stripy pattern paper here, which I don't think is Sparkle City, and this one I think is. So this is from the foam, the silver, or the iridescent, I think you call that, foam title piece here. I've got this cherry piece here, which is metal, and it was an earring actually of mine. And I've got a couple of little cherry embellishments here. So if you're doing a layout about rock and roll and rockabilly 1950s, then cherries are quite appropriate, because that's quite a popular icon that we use in our clothing and all that kind of thing. So some fat stickers here, a little bit more of that iridescent foam alpha there, the beautiful die cut. No, it's not a die cut, it's another 6x8 layered 2 pieces from the paper pad. The little puffy alpha here, so this one says Saturday, and then I've put Saturday night dance. I've made it into saying Saturday night dance. I've got some little star enamel pieces there. And then my journaling here, which just says a fun photo session at the Rock and Roll Ball. My friend is an expert at taking photos, and we had some fun with these ones. A lovely evening, and everyone dressed up in their finest. So yeah, that's a nice layout design, isn't it? I just had to check on the pooches because Buddy was barking. I'm hoping they'll stay settled because they're downstairs at the moment. I can bring them up here, but I have to carry them both up. Okay, so this is a half and half page with this beautiful red and white and red star paper. No idea where that came from. Just love it though, absolutely love it. And this photo was taken at TGI Fridays in London. This was when I went to that Snoopy or Peanuts exhibition. It's the same day. I'm a little bit out of breath now, so I just ran up and downstairs. So I've got these 2 portrait 4x6 photos again, this time laid onto a silver mirror card. I've got star clusters going on with the wood pieces and the little gems. Lovely Levi tag here. Probably bought myself a pair of jeans, I don't know. I like my Levi jeans, or at least I'm wearing my Levi jeans. So actually I probably broke out a new pair of jeans for this trip to London. So yeah, that'll be the tag from them. Some baker's twine with stapled there, and then I've got these layered textured stickers glittered a little bit as well, sort of kind of jeans, denim jacket and a motorbike, and they were like a pack of, it may have been sort of K&Co or something like that, I'm not sure. I've got these lovely little Tim Holtz metal stars here, 3 on each side. I've got a bit of washi tape going on here, very thin washi tape with staples, and then I've got this foam glitter black alpha that I'm still using today, TGI Friday London, and yeah, half and half, and just documenting that visit to TGI's, because they had this motorbike in the foyer that you could sit on and take photos and tag them and promote them for free. So this is another, is it half and half page? I think so. We've got red textured cardstock, this lovely heart pattern paper here, and then this is just white textured cardstock on the bottom, and I've got this piece of yellow washi tape running along the middle there. Flat stickers here, little puffy here, some little, these little glitter gems from Chanel again, a little puffy here. So I've got a portrait photo and a landscape photo 4x6 of Mum, a few puffies again dotted around, these gems, camera die cut, flat title there, and just saying a trip to the zoo and a hot chocolate treat for Mum on her day. We had a nice lunch, so this was for Mother's Day. And this is in the cafe at the Wild Heart Sanctuary here on the Isle of Wight. This is this camera print paper. I've got 2 tags here that I've cut out using my stencil or template that I've got, and I cut out this one as well. And I've used my corner chomper here. So top left, bottom right, kind of. I've got lots of things dotted in these cameras lenses, haven't I? I've got the enamel hearts. I've got the little glitter dots from the alphabet pack. This is a lovely gold, or I'm not sure that's gold, glittered alpha, which I think came from those kits that I was getting at the time, and this flat chipboard rainbow alpha there, and then I've got even more down here. So still dancing together since 1989. So this is my husband and I at that same dance that the other photo came from, that we organised. A little heart here, and then just saying this year marks 30 years since we first met. How did that even happen? We were dancing together then, and we are still dancing together now. Here's to the next 30 years of dancing. So we haven't done a lot of dancing in the last few years, what with COVID and everything, but hopefully that will change. Pearl gems here. A lovely little brad there, red brad with a metal outline to it. Flat sticker here. This is a beauty spot near where we live, or a nature reserve, Newtown Nature Reserve. Absolutely stunning, amazing place for bird life, and there's viewing area and what have you, and then there's this bridge that you go across. You can do like a circular walk. So this is a large photo of my husband and the dog. He's just walking towards the bridge there. Lots of little clusters of these die cut pieces from those kits. I've used ink splatter here as well, haven't I? I've got one of those heart textured layered stickers there, a little bit of twine, a little metal heart piece there hanging from that tag. Flare piece here, another one of those hearts. Well, looks as though I've got 3 clustered hearts here. So I've kind of done sort of clusters, haven't I? A little puffy alpha for the title there. Puffies, little wood dog here, flat stickers. I've used my border punch here, and just a little die cut piece there. So just the focus is really the large photo, but I love the little filled corners and the puffy title here as well as here, and another sort of die cut piece there. Oh, look at this, my Elvis. This is my Elvis back in 2019. See, I first started adopting him in 2017 when he first became an adoption donkey. That's when I really first probably started visiting the donkey sanctuary. I had definitely been before that, because Billy went with us and he passed away in 2016. But yeah, this is when I probably started to go more often, when I probably knew about it more, I think. So I've got a cut file here, haven't I? So one of those few cut files that I purchased, and this one is perfect. I've done absolutely nothing with it. I've inked it or backed it or anything. I've just used it as a focal point on the layout. So we've got like a purple textured cardstock with a grey textured cardstock, and then the 2 photos, so landscape portrait layered onto tracing paper, grey foam alpha there, a little kennel. I'm not sure why that's there. I think maybe because of the, you know, the metal fencing here. I'm not sure, because that's obviously, you know, a dog kennel. A little bit of foam alpha pieces there. I've got this lovely feathered ribbon that I was using back then. Filling my corners again, aren't I? Little circles there from the this alphabet set. So I've just put Elvis here, which is in the foam grey, and then this lovely glittered piece here says friends, and I've got one of those layered hearts here again, haven't I? Layered textured hearts. A visit to the donkey sanctuary on our wedding anniversary. I readopted Elvis for another year whilst we were there. Oh, just look at that boy. Isn't he lovely? Oh my gosh. So he's still very fluffy there, with his still got his winter coat. That was in April. Oh gosh, here we go. Another strawberry pavlova layout. Red textured cardstock, this strawberry pattern paper, wood title that I've used red glitter glue on across the top and down the side. I do that sometimes, don't I? And then I've got a little strawberry, I think that was it a badge or something, or a necklace? I think it was. I think it was a piece of jewellery. And I've got this little yellow wood piece here that says yum, and I think that was self-adhesive, something tells me. Chipboard piece, a little bit of red, this not red, pink ribbon there with strawberries printed on it. I did really like that ribbon. A couple of die cut pieces, and one photo of me enjoying my strawberry pavlova on my birthday. Pattern paper framing the photo, and a little bit left at the bottom for the journaling, and a little bit of embellishing there. This is the same day, I think it was my birthday. We went to God's Hill for the Easter egg hunt. So this, I've got this journaling type, ledger type pattern paper here. I've kind of utilised that for my embellishing, haven't I? So I've got this quite large, unusual size photo here of me, Buddy and Elvis. I would say it's probably almost a 6x6 square, laid onto a sheet of pattern paper. I've got these little foam Happy Easter pieces here that came from a children's crafting set, as did this and these two, and all these and this. These little puffies here came from Sparkle City, Chamel. And this is all pre-printed on the page. Everything here is pre-printed on the page apart from this. And this is just the information from the model village that says Spot the Eggs in their Easter event. Little puffy there saying 2019, and everything else is, I'm pretty sure, is pre-printed. I may have stamped that, I'm not sure. And then I've just sort of said it's the annual Spot the Egg tradition at God's Hill Model Village. So I got to do it on my actual birthday this year, but it was a bit hot, so we went quite early in the morning. And I only spotted 32 eggs out of 52. I think people move them. So my birthday does sometimes fall at Easter weekend. That kind of makes me happy sometimes and doesn't make me happy other times, because, you know, it's nice to have your birthday on not on a celebration weekend, but I do like to go to the model village at Easter, and when it's my birthday, that's quite nice. This was the same day, so this we'd been for pub lunch, I think. This is this Vicky Booten? I'm sure that's Vicky Booten paper. A filled corner up here, a mirror selfie photo shoot at God's Hill. I've got these die cut pieces, haven't I? Little heart gem puffy enamel piece there. A mixed alphabet title here, so this mixed alpha, so this may have been a challenge to do a long title or mixed alpha title. This is what family looks like. This is the foam metallic one, and this is a flat chipboard. Little puffy heart, little die cut piece, and then I've got these 3 photos of me, my husband and the doggies. They had like a large mirror inside the entrance to the pub, and I'm sure they had it there for this reason, you know, to take selfies. Die cut pieces here, another one of those hearts there, bit of twine, and some more of those enamel hearts at the bottom there. Okay, so this is the long stone. Can you see all this? Oh, sorry about the light coming in now. So this is a double page, and this is the long stone at Mottiston here on the island. So it's a megalithic monument near the village of Mottiston. It is the only megalithic monument on the Isle of Wight. There you go. I've written that there. I obviously did my research before doing this layout. So 4 photos here of me, my husband and the doggies, and this was before we moved to the Isle of Wight. This was in October 2009. So yeah, and I think at the time when we was taking the photos and what have you, I don't think we kind of realised the historic nature of the you know, monument as we were sort of climbing on it. But I think people do that, they take photos. So it's a mirror double page, 6x8 from a paper pad. These 2 pieces here. And then I've got these little die cut pieces here, which sort of looks as though they might be Ellie's Studio or something. And the 3x4 card here, 3x4 card here. And then I've got these this smiley face button type piece here that I've been coming across a few times recently. I've got a layer of black gems here, a layer of black gems here. So I've done like a landscape and a portrait on this side. I've got these little enamel plastic kind of sunglasses there, and some flat phrase stickers going on, and then a little embellishment clusters with the silver glitter domes. That's that one. And then here we are on the ferry. We went to we had to go to the mainland on this day for work, and we decided, because it was the final day of my birthday month, we had one last hurrah, and we had another trip to the mainland, and we went to that pub that I used to like going to, the Compass Inn, which was 100% gluten-free menu, kitchen, etc., but is no longer and owned by somebody else, so we don't go. This is top filled corners, kind of not really top left to bottom right, it's filled corners, and then I've got like a central cluster here, and this is definitely a sketch or a scrap lift or something, because it's not a design I would have done without following something else. So lots of die cut pieces here. This one portrait photo of me and the doggies. I've stamped Victoria of White here, which is the name of the ferry. I've done some mixed media here underneath, haven't I? I don't remember how I did that, but it looks like I did it in some sort of with a brush or something, I'm not sure. Got red and blue on there, that was probably a challenge. Tab piece here. I've got some little gems scattered around. I've got metal boat here, some washi tape, little gems, same up here, metal piece, washi, gems, a big star there, a little bit of stamping in places here. And this was a die cut piece from a travel themed pack. Wood pieces here as well. Yeah, very, very layered, clustered layout, that one. This is Buddy and Elvis, so they look very handsome after their visit to the parlour. So teal coloured textured cardstock, heart pattern paper, which I think is Chamel. Grid type layout, or central grid here with the 4 3x3 squares, or 4x4 squares, not sure. Little filled corner here with a die cut piece and a little bit of stamping and a gem, a heart gem. Same down the bottom here. This is actually like a chipboard piece. These are actually, they're all chipboard pieces. I remember I had a pack of these square chipboard pieces. I've inked them in different colours. This is the Chamel Sparkle City alphabet set there with the little heart gems. Heart gem, a little metal sort of dog tag type thing here, which must have come from a sticker set, as did this little dog collar. Clear sticker there. Just this tiny photo of Elvis and Buddy. And this one is at Ale Festival, real Ale Festival here on the island. So this was at the Steam Railway over here, the Isle of Wight Steam Railway. Another cluster here, so this is another sort of challenge of some kind. So I've got a filled corner up here with this chipboard floral with a button on the top and some flat phrase stickers there with this banner piece. And then I've got the photo cluster here with some more of these chipboard type flowers that I must have had. Flare pieces here, which would have been from Hey Little Magpie. I've got a little, some kind of rub-on piece here. I've spelled out Haven Street on there. Like, this must be like a rub-on. It feels like a rub-on. Ampersand here. Tag. Lots of phrase stickers. A little bit of stamping here. And I was just saying that Buddy was relaxed whilst we watched the band at the Ale Festival at the railway. He might even have dozed off. Gosh, I don't think he'd do that now. A bit more stamping here. Stickers. And this lovely string light pattern paper, which is perfect, isn't it? Because this is actually inside like a marquee. And they have those kind of string lights in the marquees, don't they? This is another Sparkle City type layout. So red textured cardstock, pattern paper, sort of confetti type paper. This is my actual birthday photo that I took that day. So tags at the top here, wood piece that I've inked in red, glitter domes in clusters here, journal piece here, die cut, floral, gold doily, some little stars here, my age, 49, no longer 49. Puffy from Sparkle City, die cut piece probably from Sparkle City, and this lovely white bordered photo of me, like full sort of a almost A4 type size, and a bit of washi tape there as well. This is another birthday layout, and it's a double page spread. So I've done a mirror image again, haven't I? So I've got the 6x8 pieces and the photos, which are larger than 4x6. die cut pieces for birthday here. I've kind of like gone with this very bold pattern paper, haven't I? So there's not a lot of embellishing. Some wood pieces here, and a lot of journaling, which I won't read to you, but it's obviously about my birthday. Buddy's helping me to open the gifts there, I think, by the looks of it. That's probably what I say in the journal. This is a book that a friend of mine wrote. So a rock and roll friend of mine is an author over in Cambridge, and I got some books from her and she signed my copy. Texture cardstock, looks like blue. Book print pattern paper, which I'm pretty certain is Chamel, and I'm just stunning pattern paper, isn't it? I wish I'd got more of that actually looking at it now. This definitely, I don't think I've probably said this before, but I think this pattern paper would fall into one of my all-time favourites, even though it's got pink on it. So this is just a picture of the book cover with, is that tracing paper there? I'm not sure, can't quite tell, but this is a cut piece that came from a baking themed set, I remember. Got a wood piece there that says reading. I've got this glitter alpha, oh, that came off there, didn't it? I've got this yellow glitter alpha 2019 book club. It wasn't a book club, I just called the layout book club. I've got these clear stickers. What are they? Buttons? Can't even see what they are. Are they buttons? I think they're buttons. Two of those. I've got these journaling sections here, and my stamp set that I've got my book or reading theme stamp set. And I just said I don't normally take part in Facebook stuff, but I really thought that exchanging books was a really worthwhile thing to do. Oh, that's what I did. So I took part in the, on Facebook they have these things every now and again, don't they? And they had like a book exchange thing. So yeah, I got my friend to sign some of the books, and I think I distributed those to some of the friends who wanted to take part in it. I don't think I got all the books back actually. I don't think I got books back from everybody, but there you go. I did get some from my friends. So yeah, so that's that, and I need to have a look at that afterwards. Or shall I just put a staple in it? I think I'm just going to put a staple in it actually. Then it's done, isn't it? I don't know. They look fine. Everything else looks fine. So this is me with my Boogie Bounce mini trampoline rebounder at home. Black textured cardstock, sort of half and half layout. Red textured cardstock, and then this pattern paper. So I've gone across here with 4 3x4s, haven't I? So I've got 2 photos, one journaling and one Project Life type card, and some little 2x2 Project Life type cards here. A bit of stamping. Got one of those smiley face pieces again. A cut apart piece, die cut, some little red gems. Use my border punch there. Some of those little circles from the Chamel set, foam, little gems, heart piece. Puffy title there, and it's just Buddy checking out my rebounder. And the journaling here is just that Elvis and Buddy are curious about my new bouncer. Elvis lived next to it, but of course Buddy had to climb onto it for a closer look. Stamp in there, border punch. Yeah, just like top and filled corner, and then a centrally placed section for the photos. And I have actually filled the corners here with 2 little gems. Blooming lovely. So I've always liked cactus, so this was my cactus flowered for the first time. Pink texture cardstock, pattern paper, and yeah, pink literally only because it's a pink flower. Pink. I've just cut 2 strips of pink textured cardstock, and I've added the title using this floral alphabet set. I think I only had 1 pack in. I think it came in a kit. Floral flat stickers, little chipboard florals. Had a cacti sticker set. Obviously there's a piece of tracing paper going across there. I've layered the photo onto green cardstock with a little gap for a little bit more chipboard and enamel dots. More of these chipboard florals. I've stamped this image here, and more sort of cacti stickers going on there. I actually don't have that anymore, that cacti. So this is my fellow scrapbooker Shay. She's from Australia, and she's visiting London at this time, so I met up with her to say hello. Looks as though I've done kind of like a tag and a tag and a photo and a photo, haven't I? So yeah, that's the design here. Pattern paper over red textured cardstock. Chipboard blue glitter alpha here. I've got this is probably I bought from a tourist shop, I would imagine. Got this lovely little camera sticker there. That's really nice, isn't it? Lots of these little gems dotted about. Not sure where they came from. Little puffies from a London themed puffy sticker set. Stars, see the world. This was the Chamel foam alpha. Another camera there. Stickers, phrase stickers, glitter, blue glitter, foam alpha Chamel again. Die cut piece, little star gems, die cut piece. not star, heart gems again. And the 2 photos there. Busy pattern paper. Those photos were taken at the British Museum. This was me starting my Boogie Bounce class, which is the mini trampoline class that you can do. It's a half and half vertical page here, which I don't do very often. Lovely big sticker there. Die cut piece there. Away we go. Some die cut pieces again. This is Chamel, little flare piece. I can't read what that says, but maybe you can. Today was a good day. And then I've got a little tag here, and I've used a little mini puffy alpha to say time to bounce. Little star. Heart again, sorry, gems. A little, this came from a Chanel pattern paper. I've just cut out that frog, because at the Boogie Bounce class they say like it's kind of like we're frogs. It's just like a thing, you know, if you go to Boogie Bounce class. Stickers, phrase stickers here, a little stamped camera there, and then I've just said here, the last few years have been difficult with the doggies. Billy passed away and Elvis became ill. We adopted Buddy and had a long journey to get him well. I've kind of lost my way with taking good care of me. I'm taking small steps to resolve that and started going to Boogie Bounce. And I've got a bouncer at home. So, yeah, I've forgotten about that, actually. I have this large doily here as well with stamping. The photo is... I did the photo in black and white, so I don't think it's a particularly flattering photo. I just come out of a class. And just a couple of layers there. So, yeah, that's when I started my... I did it right up until COVID and then stopped doing it. And... yeah, no, I can't really go back to it just because of my knee issue and what have you. But I've got my walking pad at home, so I do my exercise at home now. Pattern paper, lovely pattern paper actually. And then this cherry pattern paper on this side with a tiny frame around it. So it's another half and half page. It's one of those... no, this one I cut myself from a template. It's not from that pack that I had. This is from Chamel, box of crayons, that lovely little cavalier there. I've got these outline puffy hearts, and hearts here must have all come from the same set. I've punched out some gold glitter, gold mirror card hearts there. A little flare badge that says it's the little things, and I've got this little stamp here, whoever said diamonds are a girl's best friend never had a dog, and a little cavalier stamp that I've done there. 3x4 photos of Buddy mounted onto gold mirrored card, and just, you know, a grid type there. Large tag piece here with some more of those little red gems. I obviously had a packet of those as well. Flat stickers here for the title, for Buddy's name. Craft chipboard title thickers, flat stickers again. And it's just not very often you sit still, but you look so relaxed on the chair sitting in the sunshine. It's funny because Billy used to sit on those chairs. You're like him in many ways. You have definitely calmed down a bit. Now you're nearly 2, but you do still like to break the rules. He ain't calmed down. Don't know what I was thinking. He's 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, he's 4 years later, or nearly 5, or 4.5 years later. Yeah, he's not calmed down at all. Faux stitching around the tag there. Park play. So this was, we went to a little park for a walk on one day. So pattern paper, a very busy layout with layering and what have you, isn't it? 3 4x4 photos of the doggies at the park, mounted on white texture cardstock, inked edges. Die cut pieces here. Yeah, I remember this kit. These came from one of those kits actually, and a foam camera there, foam title piece here with a little banner piece or something there, little blue gems here, hearts that I've punched out. I've punched that one. I think they probably came from the kit. The date here using the same alphabet set, little die cut pieces across the bottom here, and more gems and a little ampersand there. So yeah, very busy layout. Must have been a scrap lift or something. This is dark textured cardstock, dark green pattern paper. This came from a kit, this chipboard piece here. I'm not sure where that, I think I cut that out of a card or something. Die cut piece here, die cut pieces. This is that floral type alpha again, chipboard. I've used some of my wood dots here as well in clusters and a star. Stamping here, stamping. And this was the boys looking for the squirrel actually. Yeah, I didn't do that. Let them do that for very long, just in time to get a photo. And the squirrel wasn't actually onto there because the squirrel had outwitted them. It had run off. So they were. I'm just saying, the naughty boys had cornered a poor little squirrel under the shed. I dashed over to help the fella, but it had already made its escape. Yeah, so lots of die. It's sort of like a deconstructed again, isn't it? With separate sort of pieces here. These came from obviously from that alphabet set. Die cut piece here, stamped home there. This happened, and I've used cork here to frame these 2 photos. So I've got 4x6 photo and probably a 3x3 here, layered onto cork, and then we've also got this piece of green cardstock going across the page there. This was a holiday that we went on. I've featured it in my previous layouts where they had some unusual art in the property that we stayed in. Black textured cardstock, Vicky Boo in paper here, and I thought that was kind of appropriate for kind of Victoriana. And then this pattern paper on the top, and they had a stressometer, you know, one of those little things where you run the handle across the metal and try not to touch it, and if you do, it kind of gives you an electric shock or something. So that was quite fun. Yeah, but yeah, and there's me concentrating, having a go at it. So 2 3x4 photos laid onto cork and black textured cardstock. A Project Life type piece here, lovely red glitter foam title, Victoriana, and then yikes. A little mirrored sticker piece here, frame with a mirror, which was kind of appropriate as well. And then just saying, there's quite a lot of Victoriana in our holiday cottage at Warminster. Some of it was rather disconcerting, but the stressometer was quite fun, and I've ticked unique on that, either LE Studio, or I think it's LE Studio actually. So this is my parents and myself at the Wild Heart Sanctuary here on the Isle of Wight. Black textured cardstock, pattern paper, foam metallic title there with foam black hashtag grrr here, although that is foam and these are puffies. Filled corner with the little circle gems and enamel arrows there. 2 tags, I've added some gems here. That's moving, it's just moved in my hand. I'm just going to staple that to the page. 2 4x6 photos of Mum and Dad and myself using the selfie station, and then mounted onto black cardstock. And then 2 tags here. A die cut piece that just says, a fun visit to Isle of Wight Zoo with Mum and Dad for Mother's Day. Oh, that was on Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, was that the day it poured with rain? No, it wasn't. That was Mum's birthday. That was later on, after COVID. Puffy hearts and phrase stickers. Yeah, lovely. And then the final one for this album is this blue textured cardstock pattern paper layout with a, we were obviously on the ferry. Oh, this is on our way to that holiday that I was just talking about. So, and this, instead, I couldn't get a good selfie with the doggies, so I took a still from a video, and I don't think I'd ever done that before. So I captured a still from a little video that I took. So filled corner here, these chipboard pieces. I've got a die cut piece that says highlights of the journey. 4x6 photo, LE Studio, I think, card there, mounted onto this heart pattern paper. Little puffy all aboard there. Washi tape that's been stapled. Is that moving? No, I've done it like that. Special and us hashtags. Hey Little Magpie flare pieces there. Tag. Clear sticker, chipboard pieces, textured layered sticker from K&Co, and just a little bit of baker's twine there. So yeah, that's all those shown to you from this album then. So that's 30 layouts, second album of 2019, 2 more albums to go for 2019, so I'll be back with you to show you those on another day. So once again, thank you for joining me. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you next time.